Hi all, welcome back to forceGalaxy. So here I am today to share and discuss another trigger scenario. Okay, so here the trigger scenario is we have opportunity object. Okay, and for this opportunity object, if a user try to update the opportunity records, and if in this update the owner is changed for the opportunity, then what you have to do, you have to update the same record description field with the changed username and the email address. Okay, like suppose earlier the record owner was ABC, and now after changing that the record owner is XYZ. Okay, so now you have to update the description field of opportunity record with XYZ hyphen and its email address. Okay, so whatever will be the new record owner, you have to update its detail in the description field. Okay, so let's move towards the trigger scenario. And those who are fresher and new to triggers, or those who are learning the trigger, so here just focus how we have used the map, and using map how we have handled this scenario. Okay, so in my classes also, and in my YouTube videos also, I always share this. If you want to excel in the triggers, okay, that is very simple. What you need to do, you just need to be good in the collections, and in collection, that is the maps. Okay, as much as good you are in the handling the maps, more easily you will going to handle all the trigger scenarios. Okay, so if you are still lacking with the triggers, then do focus more over the maps. Okay, how to handle the scenarios and how to handle the complexity using the maps. Okay, if you are done with this, then the scenarios to cover, then the scenarios will be easier for you to cover. Okay, so let's move towards the solution, and if you have any query or any doubt, do let me know in the comment section.
So here this is our trigger, and we will going to write our trigger on before update event. Okay, so we are performing our operation on the same object. Okay, and we have to run our trigger whenever my opportunity record is updated. Okay, that is whenever its owner changes, I need to fire this trigger. Okay, so as soon as this record will going to change, okay, it will going to call this method, that is the update this description. Here, as this is on update, so in this case I have value in trigger dot new, old map, new map, and old. Okay, and now, so now this is your wish to which you want to go, or which context variable you want to use. Okay, so here I have used trigger dot new. Okay, and trigger dot old map, trigger dot new to get the new values which are updated, okay, or to which the record is updated, and the trigger dot old map will going to give me the existing value of the record. Okay, so now let's move to this update description. So this is my class. Okay, so this is my handler, and here this is my update description. So I have created this as a static method, due to which I am directly able to call this method with the class name. Okay, so now here, as we have passed the two context variable, so we're going to add same here in this method. First is the new list. Okay, that is the list of opportunity. The trigger is written on opportunity, so the list or map we will going to get will be of opportunities. Okay, so first is of list type, and second is of map type. So on the map, the key will be ID of records, and the value will be opportunity record. Okay, so this is the old map. Sorry. So this is the old map. Okay. So now our next thing is to check whether this list contain a value or not. Okay. So this is my condition. If this is not empty, okay, then we'll move to next line, that is the for loop. We're going to iterate over this new list. Okay, and our condition is whenever my opportunity owner is updated. Okay, so I don't want my trigger to fire if any other value or any fields are updated. I just only want it to fire whenever my opportunity or whenever my record is updated. Okay, so here I'm directly checking this with the owner ID. Okay, let me show you over the opportunity. So I'm talking about this field, okay, opportunity owner, okay. So currently owner is this here. So here whenever my opportunity ID is not equals to old value, okay, it is nothing. I also don't want if someone just added it and again put the same owner. So in such case also I don't want my trigger to fire. I only want if the value is different and change, then only it should fire. It should run my logic. Okay. So here next thing what I am doing, I have created one map of owner and opportunity here. I Okay, so here the key is of ID type and value is of opportunity type. Okay, so in the key I have put the owner ID. Okay, the new values. So here I have put the owner ID, the new values. Okay, and here in the value I have put the complete opportunity record. Okay, so now I got the map with all the ID of this owner and with the key as a complete record. Okay. So now next come to let's check whether this map contains a value or not. Okay. If yes, then what we need to do now we require. So now if yes there is a value, then we have to update our description value here. This description with the owner name and the email ID of the owner. Okay. The owner name of this field and the email ID of this user. Okay. So opportunity owners are the users. So to get the email and the name, we need to query out the user. Okay, then only we can able to get the values of based on this ID. Okay. Okay, so next, after checking whether this map is have value or not, if yes, then we will going to query out over the user records. Okay, so you must be thinking like why we can't use this name and the email from this owner ID itself. Like if I try to change the value and try to get the name values here instead of ID, so what will happen in this case? You will not going to get any values here. Okay. It can only provide you the ID of this lookup field, but not the field values of this user. Okay. So that is why currently we only have the ID. Okay. Now next is we will going to query out this user record on the key with the key set of this map. Okay, because on the key set we have all the owners for which the record is changed. Okay, so here as you can see, and for my requirement I required the email and the name, so I have used these to fit in this query. Next thing is we just need to check whether this map contains a value on the key set of this owner ID. If yes, then the next step is just we need to update the description field, and the description field will be of this opportunity record, right? So this opportunity record will be updated with the name of user, that is here the variable is obj, okay, and with the email and the variable is obj, okay. Why this is necessary to check whether this contains a value? Because for this same key we require the value to which I have to update this description with the name and email of this user. Okay, I have used here get method, and in this get method you need to pass the key, and on this key that is the owner ID, here user is the owner. Okay, and dot description. This will going to give me the record of complete opportunity, but from this record I just required the description field. So using dot description I have accessed the description field. Okay, so the trigger is on before, so there is no need to perform any DML and write here update this map. Okay, so it will automatically going to update this description field. Okay, now let's try this over the UI. So here is my opportunity record. Okay, let's move to details. Currently here in this description we have a value. Okay, now let's try to change the user. Here, as you can see, it has updated the description field with the name of owner to which we have changed and with its email address. Okay. In the same way we have written here. Okay. If I change it again, so here you can see again it has replaced the previous one and updated with the new one, that is the second user, that is the another user and its email. Okay. Okay. So this is how we will going to write a trigger for this requirement, and if you have any questions or query, do let me know.